¿Qué onda, compadres? Here we are talking comics. I am Julius Freeman. With me today is Oli from 656 Comics. We're waiting for Ray, pero I don't know
where
where
he
is
is.
he at.
I don't
¿Dónde
know.
está el cabrón? El rey de la
Probably,
oscuridad.
probably getting out of work or
Ah,
arriving at his house. I'm not sure.
I see.
So
Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We're alive. Like I said, I was gonna get a lot more active on this channel, and so far so good. I just need to get a little
awesome.
bit more active and start making more videos as opposed to live streams, because I know making more videos helps with the algorithm and gets people, I guess my channel gets exposed to more people if I make more videos. So I'm thinking about doing that. But tonight we're talking about two Indiegogo projects. One is for Dead Stop, produced by 656 Comics, and they're almost done, guys. They almost got it.
94%,
Unbelievable.
man. We're
I
like,
I
what?
cannot believe it. Well, actually, I shouldn't say I cannot believe it. I believe it. I believe it because whoops, let me just get in here. There we go. Let's see, some person who's here with us. Some person. I heard you're selling at the Red Valkyrie auction on July 9th at Julie. Yes, I am.
Oh,
Not
really?
myself. Gambino is.
Oh,
Anthony
shit.
Gambino, the artist from Vigilant Fury, will be selling some of his artwork on Red Valkyrie's YouTube channel. So look out for that. Great stuff that he's going to offer. You guys are in for a treat. So check that channel out. Subscribe to her channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you won't miss it live. So that way you get your hands on Gambino's artwork, because his stuff is really freaking good. So thanks for reminding me to plug that Real Valkyrie's channel. She has a great channel, by the way. She's probably one of the best YouTubers, I think, out there.
Did you go on her show?
Nah, dude, she's booked, man. Like Gambino was the one who actually got the spot, so I was like, okay, as long as you got the spot, then it's all good.
No, but for Red Valkyrie, I mean, to promote Vigilant Fury.
You mean like go on her channel to promote Vigilant
The
Fury?
book.
Yeah. No, Gambino got a spot, but at the end, not the I think the auction is separate from his actual life. Yeah. So he got a spot.
Okay. All right.
So
But for when?
that's cool. Gambino. Yeah, Gambino's the artist for Vigilant Fury, some person. Oh, checking spelling. Okay. But look at this, dude. 94%. Super Spurg. Hey, Super Spurg. Thanks for joining me tonight again. Joining us, I should say. Super Spurg is becoming a regular on my channel.
Awesome,
so
awesome.
I like Super Spurg has been
you're getting your
asking me advice for writing, because he wants to write his own stuff. He has his own animation thing. He wants to do his own animated, stuff. And I keep pushing him to go for it. And hopefully we get to see something from him in the near future, because I'm curious to see what he has to offer. But yeah, dude, 94%, 4,725 guys. 3 days left. Someone threw that Hail Mary, that Hail Mary touchdown pass, and bumped them up to 4,700. They're 94% funded, $300, and they're good. They're good. Padrino says, back Dead Stop. Absolutely, Padrino. Back Dead Stop. B-Rose. Let's go. And don't forget to back B-Rose to get him out of the ghetto.
That was crazy, dude.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and leave a comment, and all that good stuff. But yeah, dude, tell us what happened here. What was it that just got you a little bit closer to that funding, man? 3 days, plenty of time.
We were streaming at NEPS, man. We were at Global Frequency talking about Dead Stop, and he got really bummed out because he saw that we weren't we were close to funding, right? But we were like a little bit far. And he was like, dude, I want to get my Rich Ayala cover. And he backed the artwork, the cover tier.
So that's it right here. This right here, right?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. So he's gonna get Dadio's original art.
And he's gonna get Rich Ayala's cover too. So
oh, nice, dude. Nice.
That's crazy, man.
So help make it happen for 656. You guys are gonna get something special with this book. I backed it myself, so I can talk some smack. I can back it up, back up my words. But I backed it myself, and I can't wait to get a hold of these because I am, even though a lot of readers don't, I'm not big fans of it. I'm a huge fan of anthology comics. I have a collection of my, EC comics at
Hell
my
yeah.
personal collection. I have the trades of a lot of those books, Tales from the Crypt, Weird Science, Tales of Suspense, all that stuff. I love all that stuff. So I can't wait to see what you guys have to offer for this project. And I'm curious to see what kind of stuff do you have, like horror. It's gonna be like mainly horror, supernatural stuff, no?
It's more like how would you say? I mean, supernatural. It's like only a couple, I think.
Okay,
stories.
so it's mainly like kind of
like
more grounded
horror,
Árale.
more or less. Like
Okay.
or urban horror.
Okay. So urban horror. All right. I
Yeah,
can dig
yeah,
that. I
like
can dig that.
street level.
Yeah,
shit.
like blood and guts, gore, and all that stuff.
Maybe. It's more like some of it is kind of like psychological, like thriller shit like that. But a few of them are like, Jesus, like what the fuck are these guys thinking, man?
But that's what it's all about. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about. That's why EC Comics got so much crap back in the day, because it was like that very thing. Like, oh my gosh, shocking, right?
Yeah,
Shocking to see like severed heads, freaking,
and looking at it right now, it's so tame, dude. It's not like,
oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
what the fuck?
The one thing I will say, if I may go on a little tirade for a moment.
Oh shit.
I'm not talking to the people in the chat, because I know the people in the chat here, they know what's up. You guys are in. You guys are not bullshitting anymore. You guys have already looked past the mainstream stuff. You've walked away. You're looking for indie. You're already here. You're here already. You've got here.
Yes.
I'm talking to people who are on the fence. I'm talking to people who are still like, oh, if I back this, I'm gonna get it a year later. I'm gonna get it 6 months later. Like those. I'm talking to those readers. If you're looking for something different, if you are tired of what Marvel and DC are giving you, and not knocking Image or Dark Horse or any of the smaller publishers, because they still produce some pretty good stuff from time to time, but not all the time. But I still feel they've lost their edge a little bit. For whatever reason, it could be because of who's running it or policy, whatever the case. The fact is, the Image today is not the Image of the 90s, where it was like no limit, right? You could produce whatever you want. It was all about it. And meaning, like, they weren't afraid to take it to a level that got readers uncomfortable when they read their books. So if you're looking for something that's edgy, that's daring, right? That's fucking like not afraid to take it there. Come over here. Come check this out. Dead Stop, Tour of Terror, Vigilant Fury. You're going to get shit that you're not going to see in Image or Dark Horse. You might get it every once in a while. Like, for instance, Mike Mignola, Hellboy, I'm sure he can still do what he wants because he's up there, right? He's the man. But I'm talking about up-and-coming writers and artists. They are not being allowed to flourish. And the only place they're flourishing is here in indie, right? Freaking Rich Ayala's Roach Balls is like fucking absolutely like crazy, dude. Crazy, and I love it. Man. I love it because he did not give a fuck. Like, he's like, no, I'm gonna draw what I want. I don't care if people puke. I want people to puke when they read my book. That's the point. And I love that. I love that he was so daring. And so, I mean, wouldn't you agree, Oli? Or what about you, Rey de la Oscuridad?
Oh shit.
Greetings and salutations, my friends. You have been using the words that best describe everything that we do at 6x6 Comics. Bold, daring, that avant-garde, all those words. We are the edgelords of indie comics, honestly. I don't know if edgelord is still a good phrase to use nowadays because everybody has feelings and they get hurt and all that other good stuff. But yes, you are describing it correctly. Nobody else brings the balls but 6x6 Comics. Thank you very much, sir.
There we go. And thank you for joining us.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late there.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But no, I mean that message. So for those in the chat, for those who are going to watch the replay, share this video to those people who are on the fence. You know who they are. They're probably some of your friends. They're probably some of your colleagues who are still, no,
Your dad, your
I still like
mom.
going to the comic book shop. I still like, paying for my book, and getting it right then and there. I don't want to wait 6 months for it. My advice to you is this, to those people who are still on the fence about indie comics and crowdfunding comics. If you're curious and you check out a campaign, but you're still like, oh, I don't want to wait, 6-7 months for my book. Go into that person's Twitter account or Facebook or YouTube, whatever, whatever platform they have, and start hitting up the people who follow them and say, hey, does this person fulfill their campaign? And see how many campaigns they have. See if they have 3 or 4 under their belt. I can understand when you have a person who has one campaign, you don't know it, but find out if they have 3 or 4 under their belt, and then ask the people who backed their campaign, hey, did you get your book? Was it worth it? Was it worth the wait? And a lot of times you'll see that, yeah, it is worth the wait. Kryptonals is a prime example of that. Waited a while, right? It was a little late, but when you got your hands on your books, it was worth the wait. All the cool stuff they provided you guys, and on top of the book itself, not only did you get a solid story, you got extra goodies that were just no one else could compare. But it's their own unique way. Aerith Saga is another one. Great boxing, and now B Rose is another one who's doing it. So it's getting there. So don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to back indie comics, because that's where it's at. Que no? Or am I wrong?
Absolutely.
No, I totally agree with you, man. You're hitting it right on the head, man.
No lies detected, dude.
Yeah, share this video, share the tweets, and tell people, hey, this is where it's at. You want something daring, you want something edgy, you want something that's gonna challenge you. Check out these books, and they won't regret it. So even better when after the book's fulfilled and it's still in demand, keep pushing them. Hey, it's in demand now. Now you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait 6 months. You get it right away once you order. So that's all I had to say. That's a little tirade I wanted to get into. So yeah, ya terminó el tirade.
Ya acabé.
But dude, but Ray, are you stoked or what, dude? Look at this. 94%.
I am. We are almost there, my friend. We are so close. I was gonna mention that I think it was on was it Jeremy's show that we had mentioned that if we made it past the 4K, we were going to reveal a stretch goal. Not quite like put the stretch goal out there, but reveal what it will be if we hit 5K. So I don't know if Oliver is still down to do that. Just something to whet the people's appetites as far as stuff that we're doing for this book that's a little bit immersive, kind of like the Kryptonolds. So I mean, that's all in Oli's court right now, I guess you could say.
Let's wait. Let's get funded, and then we'll release the stretch goals.
Dude, there's like 3 days left.
I mean,
I know, bro. Come on. Look. Even some person is saying, "Can you hint at the stretch goal at least?"
Hint. Go ahead, Oli. Hint.
It's gonna be a 60-page ash can. I mean, who does that, guys?
656.
Only us, man.
Only 656.
Only 656. Awesome.
Can you reveal a little bit more about it? I mean, what is it also part of the whole Dead Stop tour kind of thing? Tour of Terror thing?
It's the original stories, man. It's some of these stories are redrawn remakes, if you will, of like older issues that we published. So Darío, being a fucking god of art, he said, dude, I'm gonna fucking redraw this shit, because honestly, this is crap. And okay, man, it's good for us because we can sell more books because it's good art.
Are you going to include the Regal pages also?
Probably, dude, but
shit.
The only thing is they're not complete, man. So
well, I mean, yeah, it's a 60-page add-on. I mean, it's not going to be complete, but it gives you the flavor of what's going on.
I mean, we're going to include the sequel to Boys Night Out, which is called
Judgment Night. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Julius Freeman Comics.
Ray, pitch that.
What, the sequel to Boys Night Out?
Simon, because you wrote it, by the way.
Yeah, but
there
I
you
mean,
go.
there's okay. So Boys Night Out takes place, and then of course the fallout from Boys Night Out happens, and even though a lot of people say that Juarez is godless, and everyone gets away with whatever they're trying to do out there, as far as the crime aspect of it is concerned, there are repercussions, and there are, I guess, what would you call them, dark angels that keep watch over Juarez, and that's what Boys Night Out 2 is about. It deals with the repercussions of what happens in the first story. I don't want to say too much because I mean, if we don't make the stretch goal and this isn't offered, it's going to be a disappointment because people are going to want to know what it's about. So I'm just going to leave it at that for
There
now.
you go.
And who draws it, dude? By the way,
Who drew? I don't remember who drew it.
you know who?
You don't remember who drew it? Come on, man.
Was it Alex? Alex drew all of it? No, right?
What was it? Was it a guy who's doing books for Image? I don't know.
A guy that did stuff for Image. Who was that?
I told my man, Ray. Are you fucking?
No, I don't. Dude, the drugs make me forget things, man. I don't know what the whole fucking day it is today. Okay.
Lay off the drugs, Ray. Come on.
It's Regal, Beachy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, because you're making it seem like he didn't do it, but yes, he did it. He did the second part to it, the continuation of it. And Alex is up and coming right now, especially in Image. He's been drawing some Image books. He did one of the issues of Scumbag, and apparently Scumbag is up for an Eisner, from what I heard. So yeah, that's
Eisner for best artist or best comic.
Best. I'm not. I think it's best story, but I mean, Remender, he had a bunch of top-notch artists work on that whole series, and Alex is part of that. So he did issue, I think it was 8. And then right now he's working on some stuff too that he can't talk about, of course. Even though I tried to pry it out of him, he wouldn't tell me. But apparently it's some major stuff too. So that's something to look forward to. We got to keep an eye on Regal, man.
Still for Image or another company?
I honestly, I do not know. I don't think it is for Image, but it's big. It's a big thing.
Awesome.
Cool. That's awesome. Badass.
So yeah, if you include Boys Night Out 2 in the ash can, you're gonna get some Alex Regal artwork, man.
Incomplete though,
but still, you still get it. You know.
Finish. Yeah, but it's awesome. It's awesome.
And we're almost there. We're like, what? I didn't check. You just showed it right now.
Straight up like $300 and some for making it. 3 days left. Who's gonna do it?
Yeah.
Who's gonna help?
We gotta make it. We gotta make it
to 5K.
Oh man,
for this to happen. Tell your friends. Let people know. Don't be shy, because I think it's safe to say, as much as I don't want it to happen, the mainstream is dying. They don't have what it takes anymore. They've lost their creative spirit. It's all here in indie. So, yeah, congratulations, guys. This is great. I think you guys are gonna make it. I think you guys are gonna make it. Personally,
I hope so. I hope we do make it. And really quickly, just to comment on what you just said about the mainstream dying. The mainstream is not dying, but it is. I want to say, in a nice way, it's devolving. It's devolving into something. Yeah, it's not. I mean, everybody thinks that it's it's woke and that it's evolving into this better thing and everything, but it's not. It's devolving into something that it's not supposed to do. It's supposed to be escapism. Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, all that stuff. It's supposed to be escapism. We don't want to deal with real world problems.
But didn't Marvel built on that real life problems, but just
yes. See, but that's the thing. It gave you the escape because these characters had real lives. They dealt with real life issues, but they could always, I hate to say it, but this one's for you, Toddy. They could rise above it. They could rise above what they were going through and be heroes, be these forces of good. And I think that's something that for some reason it seems that mainstream has forgotten, especially the big two. Image, whatever, but Marvel and DC, they have lost that whole aspect of hero comics, of what it takes to be a hero. And I mean, we could go on and argue about that all night long about what it takes to be a hero, but honestly, I don't feel it anymore. It's like a headache to watch these characters that we grew up with that taught us right from wrong devolve into these shadows of themselves. And of course, there's a lot of conspiracies as to why they're doing that, blah, blah, blah. But in the end, it's not entertaining anymore. It's not entertaining, and it's not escapism anymore.
And that's what this is all about, right? Dead Stop Toward Terror may be horror, but it's a little bit of escapism, right? It's about
big
are there
time,
any
man.
are there any like hero stories, heroic tales here, or no?
Not really, no.
It's just bleak cynicism here.
It's just bleak, and it's not even cynicism. It's just, I'm kind of being a hypocrite by saying that. It's reality, but it's a dose of reality that we don't get. It's life as far as what people go through, rather than the political aspect or the moral aspect of it. It's more just people getting up in the morning and having to get through the day and trying to survive. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. So
I like Benjamin's take here. They dealt with universal issues that anyone could relate to. Now they cater to certain groups, which is true.
It's very, very true, sir. Very true.
It's interesting because you were saying about escapism and all that. Stan Lee, I saw a TikTok video where Stan Lee was talking to what's that old guy from CNN?
The old guy, Larry King.
Larry King,
the old guy from CNN.
That mummy. That he was saying that Spider-Man wears a suit and mask because he wanted the reader to picture himself in that suit. No, he wanted to have everybody think that they're Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just excellent, man. That's awesome. That's great escapism, in my opinion.
That is. And you know what's sad, man? That somewhere along the way that message got lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somewhere along the way, people didn't associate that with themselves anymore. Because that's what the X-Men was, man. That's what Wolverine was. Anybody could be Wolverine because he wore a mask. It wasn't until he started not wearing the mask anymore that you're like, oh, okay, that's recognizable. It's Logan, whatever. But when he put the mask on, it was like a special thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Supersburg says, I have another friend who thinks he's a satanic alchemy Tai Chi master.
What the fuck?
You know what, Supersburg? That should be a villain or a character in one of your stories. I think that'd be an interesting character to add to a story.
I like that what he just said, because for a different reason, and it's interesting because Serena and I were just having this conversation, like we were having it off and on for the past week and a half about Satanism, and okay, I hate getting into the political aspect of it, but I'm gonna just bring it up really quickly. It seems as of late that the government is leaning more towards Christian faith and Christianity. And I'll leave it at that. But when you start looking at Satanism, and I don't know if you guys have ever read any of the edicts of the Satanic Church or, what Satanism entails, and I know this is a touchy subject for some people, but everything that we experience in life or everything that we think is right are the edicts of Satanism, which is fucking crazy, dude. Once you start really delving into it and looking at it, everything that we know for a fact is true. Hey, don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. Leave other people's business. Don't be involved in their business unless you're asked. Don't covet other women unless or other men unless you're invited into that group. All that stuff are the edicts of the Satanic Church, man. It's fucking nuts.
And just be
not that nuts when you think about it.
A normal human being. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's pretty much what Satanism is telling you. Just be a normal human being and respect your fellow humans, and that's it. And it's nuts, man. It's like what? I don't know.
It's not that uncommon. It's not that weird, to be honest with you, Ray. I was once years ago. I went to an event in it was like a public event for Dia de los Muertos, and I got handed this booklet by some random person who just oh, hey, you look like someone who's looking for something more. And I was like, oh, okay. So he handed it to me, and it was like this booklet of it was like a philosophical, booklet about like the mysteries of life and who are you as a human being, that kind of deal. And I was looking through it and I was like, skimming through it and I was like, yeah, interesting. This is kind of a lot of everything that I agree with. Don't be in it. Essentially be good to each other. Don't disrespect other people. And that kind of the whole spiel that every religion has. So when I got to the end, but throughout when I was looking through, I was like, huh, man, this sounds like right up my alley. And then when I got to the end, Scientology.
Yes, another word for
this is how they hook you in. They hook you in by giving you the good stuff, and then when they get you in, that's when it gets fucking dark. So perhaps
I have a question for you about that. After that experience, what happened next?
I threw the book in the trash and I went home.
Did anything happen after that? Like, did they come back around? Did you like start seeing like signs or people? Nothing.
No.
So check this out, man. And I think I told this story before. One time, my buddy and I were in Austin. We were walking around downtown Austin, and we saw the Scientology church, and we went in just to be mamones, whatever. We didn't sign anything. We didn't write our names down. We didn't do anything. We just walked around. We wandered around. It was like a mall. We wandered around for a little while, and finally somebody came up to us and like, "Hey, what's up, guys? What's your name?" And we gave them the fake names. We didn't even say anything. I'm sorry. What does it say? Satan was a what?
Mistranslation from Hebrew. He was the king who was a Jainist, or I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. A Hindu-like religion. Interesting. Some person.
I've heard about that. Supposedly, like somewhere in the Bible, it refers to Jesus as Lucifer, or something like that. But it's along those lines. We'd have to get into that whole discussion. But we were at the Scientology church. We were walking around. We didn't talk to anybody. We gave fake names. And they were asking us, "Are you guys interested?" Like, "Oh, we're just, we thought it was a mall. We just walked in here. We need to use the bathroom." They showed us to the bathroom. They let us use it, and we left. But when we were in there, we were clowning because we knew what Scientology was, right? We're just clowning around. I shit you not. 2 weeks after that, when I got back home, I got back to El Paso. I started getting phone calls from Scientology churches. From the Scientology church, and I started getting like pamphlets in the mail.
Ándale.
And I was like, how in the hell?
¿Ya ves?
Yep, exactly, man. Exactly.
You know what I think happened? I think they had someone follow you home, and then when they found out where you lived at, they wrote down your address, and then they found out your information through the public public records.
But I live in El Paso, and I was in Austin.
So?
Dun, dun, dun.
They followed you out of fucking El Paso, my friend. or they followed you until you got to your car, and they wrote down your license plate.
You know what? You're just scaring me now, man. Just
Hey, look, these people, they have people who work in all sorts of places, but we're not going to get into that. Right now, we're going to talk about comic books, right?
Please.
This topic can be for another video, another live stream. But this live stream, we're talking indie comics. People are here for comics, so let's talk about my project, Vigilant Fury. We're at 650, 21%, 21 backers, 21 days left, dude.
Jesus!
Wow!
Whoa!
Talk about signs right there.
Whoa! 21%, 21 backers, 21 days left. Whoa, dude. I'm tripping.
Man.
Somebody should donate $6.
Whoa.
I think so.
Whoa.
I think so.
Dude, I'm tripping now. Wow. 21%.
We're into numerology now.
Dude. 2, 4. I'm doing the math in my head.
What does that mean?
That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8,
21,
9.
21,
That's
21.
9. Whoa, dude, trip out on that. Well, anyway. Oh, dude, trip out on this. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 viewers right now on this stream.
Here we go.
Bro.
Here we go.
Whoa. Dude. Well, anyway, 650, 21% funded. Vigilant Fury. This is a story of Angela Perez, who is kidnapped, sold into sex slavery and human trafficking, finds herself on the container ship headed straight to the Atlantic, and she decides to fight back to her freedom. And this book is an action-packed comic book full of suspense and thrills. once the action starts going, guys, it does not stop. Gambino can vouch for me. He's read the script. The script's already written out. He's currently drawing it, giving me the thumbnails, and I guarantee you, once you reach page 25, after that is nonstop action up until maybe page 60 or 70. So you're gonna get some fantastic storytelling here, and even though Gambino's art style may not be for everybody, because I understand that everyone has their preference in terms of artwork, but with the combination of the story I've written and Gambino's approach to his comic book storytelling, you're gonna find something explosive, and you're not gonna know what hits you by the end of the book, and you're gonna be leaving wanting to read it again and again and again, just because of how well paced it is, how laid out it is. And again, this is not a character study, so you're not gonna see flashbacks of her dealing with her issues. Nope, it's just a straight up survival story where she has to figure out, how am I gonna get out of here, not just save myself, but save the other people who are with me in this container box. And I think you'll be very pleased and satisfied with what you get at the end. And you want to talk about escapism? This is pretty escapism, because the reality of the situation obviously doesn't end the way it happens in this book. In this book, it's straight up, a heroic tale of a woman who's not going to, I guess you could say, give up, and just going to do whatever she can to survive and save her life and the others. So back to campaign, back to book, 80 pages for $15. Where can you go wrong with that? Right? Black and white.
That is not bad at all, sir.
Not at all. It's gonna be in stark black and white. And B Rose gave me a good idea. Actually, he gave me the idea of doing the cover like in a what do you call it? Aluminum? Like not aluminum. Like a foil.
Aluminum.
Not aluminum. I know.
like metallic or something.
Yeah, no. B Rose, in the chat. Remind me again. What you suggested. Not aluminum. I know it was
foil. Foil. Like
I think it was a foil. UV spot.
There you go.
No, it was UV spot. There you go. Thank you, B Rose.
Spot.
Yeah. I think that'd be a great thing to add to this cover, because it'd be a badass.
All the logo and the figure, like in spot UV.
Yeah, spot UV.
Awesome.
Is this the cover right here?
This is the new cover.
Right.
We no longer have the old cover. This one, Gambino and I decided that this will probably be the better cover, because it does encapsulate what she does. She eventually, just like I said, she's gonna step up to the plate and go up against the people who have captured her and sold her like a piece of meat, and she ain't gonna take it. And this is gonna be a fantastic story. I really can't wait for you guys to read this. I think I would I'll even go so far as to say that the Eisner Awards will even recognize this book.
Wow. Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh shit! You better believe me, man.
I'm down. I have a question about the cover though.
What was that? So you have your issue with the cover?
No, I have a question about the cover. So he suggested spot UV. Would it only be these two colors, or are you gonna add like another color?
I don't know. B Rose suggested it, but I have to talk it over with Gambino to see if he's interested in even doing that. So I'll probably hit him up tomorrow and find out if he's interested in doing that as a stretch goal, maybe to give readers a nice, beautiful cover to the black and white book.
I think that this cover would pop if you have reds on it in certain places.
No.
Oh yeah. You're
like
right.
Like the blood, of course, the fury part, like I could see that part in like red or some sort of, I don't know, fire or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The fury has to pop for sure. Yeah.
The furry has to pop.
Yeah. Dude, freaking Mo Biggs, man. Freaking, I was on B Rose's stream and he was like, Vigilant Fury?
What type of comic is this?
Jesus.
Oh, I have another question, but not so much a question.
Wait, what does he mean? Deboss the logo. What do you mean by that, Aerith?
Deboss.
Oh, emboss?
Deboss?
What's it called? Is it this, Aerith? Like it's raised a bit.
Oh, is that
Is
what
that
you mean?
emboss or
Like that?
deboss? I don't know. But explain it to me, Brian.
Maybe that's what he means. That'd be cool too. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. But yeah, you're
I could
right.
see that.
Ray. The Fury should be that is embossed.
No,
No, that
it's
is
embossed.
embossed.
Okay.
So
Embossed. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pressed down. That's true.
I like that. I like that idea. I like that idea, Aerith. Thank
So
you.
just
Thank
go
you
to
for
your
that.
comic shop and get all the what is it, Ray? All the Youngblood books.
All the
They all-
Youngblood books. What was the other one?
the
Oh,
Brigade.
the one, the Brigade. I mean, he
That's
did that a lot.
Deathstroke. That's
Mhm.
Um,
what? What is that? Blood Watch, Bloodstroke, whatever.
Bloodwatch.
Oh, do all the white debossed. Oh,
Ándale.
andale,
I just went
Aerith.
Backlash.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
Just go
that.
to your comic shop. Go to the Image '90s stuff, and you'll get like the whole gamut of '90s gimmicks, cover gimmicks.
Like
And
if you,
all depends on where you're printing, also.
yeah.
Julius. So
Hold on. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. It
because
does depend on
Spot
that. But yeah,
UV is
that'd be
very
cool,
hard
dude. That'd be
right
actually
now.
really cool to have that kind of deboss cover on
Like
all
throw
the
the
white.
spot UV on the blades of the the
Mhm.
blades and on the title, and then throw some reds on there.
Yeah.
I could
That's
see
good.
that.
I'm gonna write this down. Hold on. So I
Let
can
me write this down.
so I can give it to Gambino and see what he thinks. Because yeah, you're right. The thing about working with Gambino that I really like is that he's hungry and he's
Mhm.
very ambitious and he wants this campaign to be special, which is the reason why we changed the cover to this because the original cover, which I still like, I still like the original cover, but he felt that perhaps to keep it consistent with the black and white, that he felt that perhaps this image here of her holding the knife and the flashlight and her with blood stains and everything would be a lot more effective and a lot more, I guess, appealing to the eye. And as you can see, yeah, it's well, he was like spot on. So I like the fact that he's always open to trying things out and like changing things and updating
Mhm.
things and getting
Yeah.
backers more interested, invested into the process, because that's what we want to do. We want to showcase our process of the collaboration between writer and artist. And another thing that I like about him is that he's very business oriented too. So he's artistic, but when it comes down to the business side of what we're doing here, which is important too, he's always like pushing and throwing me ideas like what do you think about this, what do you think about this, what do you think about that, and it's like, dude, perfect. Like, thank God, I found this artist who at least is willing to push it and keep pushing me to
Yeah, dude,
try new things.
you need those guys on the
Yeah.
side of you, man, because
Definitely, man.
that's how the project grows, man. And
Exactly.
But nonetheless, I just want to add this or throw this in there for food for thought. But the previous cover that you had, you can use that still. You can use that for
Oh, yeah.
promotions. You can use
Absolutely.
that for the back cover. The way that
Yeah.
I see that other cover that you have,
You can do a
like
print.
a quick synopsis of the story, like, I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there, 5,200 miles in the middle of the oceans, no one's around except her, and now you're dead or something like that. I don't know, whatever. But something like along those lines, like a poster or something.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And one more thing that I want to update you guys on, for those of you who are international, or for those of you who can't really drop $15 for the hardcover, or not the hardcover, but the
oh
physical
shit,
copy.
what?
No
A hard
hardcover.
copy.
Unless you guys help us get to a 10K, maybe we'll consider it. But we added the digital copy of Vigilant Fury for $5. So you'll get a digital copy. There's a
Nice.
digital copy tier for those who are international and don't want to pay the big hefty international shipping cost. You have the option to purchase the digital copy of Vigilant Fury for only $5, guys. That's a deal, man. That's a killer deal. The flea market prices here at over at the Elusive
Pulgas.
Comic. What was that?
Pura pulga aquí.
Puro pulga aquí, exactly. You gotta work from the bottom up, as the way I see it.
Or you gotta threaten the backers, dude. Too.
Yeah.
That's what I.
With what?
That's what I did with bureaus. I called out a few guys in the chat and they backed it.
Oh, really?
That stuff.
Damn, bro.
That's gangster.
I
Odie.
know
That's
you
gangster.
didn't back it, so back it now. And, oh shit!
If you have not backed this campaign, back it today. If you backed it, thank you, and tell your friends about it. Give more eyes into this project, so because we want to succeed, we want to continue on producing more comic books for you guys, and we want to showcase that we have what it takes to step up the plate to
With
provide you
full
guys. Era said, when you went full Juarez, Oli.
Went full barrio. That's true.
No shit,
you go.
man.
Also,
What's up with that?
Do you have the supplemental cover also for the sketchbook? 'Cause I
Yes,
love that.
it's this cover, but in pencil.
Yeah, but did you have it there to show it off?
Let's see. Yep, right here. That's a piece of it.
Shit.
Yeah.
That should be in the campaign, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah, pretty
I thought he
much.
added it.
Show
Honestly,
off.
wait, hold on. Let me scroll down.
Don't
I'm
hide
pretty
it,
sure he
man.
added it. I could have swore he did. See, this is different. Wait,
Prince.
what is? Oh, this is the different various prints that we're going to
Add-ons,
offer
alright.
with the campaign. There it is. There you go. Right
Yeah.
here. Look at that.
So they stole our idea, Ray. That's basically what they did.
No. We borrowed your idea. We borrowed it.
Because I dig this. I dig that you have the final version as a cover, and then you have the sketch as a supplemental.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
that's perfect, man. That's genius.
Yeah, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We still have 21 days left, and yeah, man. Like I said, Gambino has been a godsend for this campaign, and I can't wait for you guys to see the rest of the book. Like, seriously, guys, I'm really excited for you guys.
I have a question about the story.
Go for it.
Because I know how your mind works, kind of.
Mhm.
I think I have a pretty good grasp of it.
All right.
You know his secrets, huh, Ray?
The what?
You know his secrets.
I knew his secret
You
sauce.
know all my
Excuse me?
secrets.
Yeah.
You know all my secrets.
You know my secrets. So this is me just putting this out there, but my biggest fear of being on a container ship ever would be to be locked into one of those crates and then falling over the side of the ship.
Yeah, I would imagine
that would be my biggest fear. And that claustrophobia, the artwork sells it to me because it feels like it. It feels like the walls are like slowly, coming at you. You're being encased, so to speak. So those are the type of scenes that are in this book, right?
Absolutely.
That's the type of story that you're writing, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm sold, dude. I'm fucking sold.
I'll give you a little insight into my process, the way I think about stories, and the way I guess use some mythology. This was inspired by the story of Theseus, I believe, the one who fought the Minotaur.
Yes.
In the maze. That was the driving force in terms of the Joseph Campbell mythological, aspect of writing. When I was writing the story, that's what I had in my head. It's like she's fighting a bunch of minotaurs in this container ship that's kind of a maze, in a lot of symbolically a maze.
Yeah, it's a maze basically is what it is, and that's exactly what you're selling there. Thank you.
Yeah,
and I mean that's all of those stories. Theseus, Oedipus. I'm not Oedipus. Sorry, that's something else. Orpheus. Yeah, that's completely something else. Sorry. Orpheus. My favorite is Orpheus, of course, but Theseus. They all go into the earth in order to come out, in the light, so to speak, in order to find what they need to search for, and in order to escape the darkness. And dude, I'm sold, man. If you're basing this off of that, then hell yeah, man. I want to know. Can I buy this book?
Cool? I studied a lot of Frank Miller, Sin City. I studied a lot of Peter David. Peter David was a big inspiration of mine, as because I think he's one of a very underrated comic book writer. I feel. and of course Brian Azzarello with the crime stuff, the hardcore stuff, Ed Brubaker, and yeah, dude, it's definitely it's become, I guess, another passion project. That the more I wrote it, the more I became excited about it, and the more excited I got, the more fun I was having writing this story, and it shows because when I gave the script to Gambino, I gave it to him early so that way he could read it and he could break it down. I told him, break it down, tell me this sucks, change this, or whatever the case. This is boring. This took too long. Whatever the case. But I was so happy when he called back to me and he told me, "Hey man, like this is good. Like this is really fucking good. Like holy shit. Like I can't wait to draw this." So I was like, "Sweet." So Ginge, what's up, Ginge? Nerds?
What's up, man?
What's up, nerds, bro?
What's up, nerds?
What's up, nerds? No, I know he means nerds. But yeah, guys, if you back this campaign, you'll also will sense that when you read the book. It's just once you open and start reading it, you're gonna lose yourself in the story, and that's what Gambino told me when he read the scripts. I lost myself in the story, like I got lost, and that's not a bad thing. It was a good thing because I was immersed in this world. I was on the edge of my seat. I was rooting for her. I was scared for her. And the way you conducted the story and how you moved it around was just absolutely like pitch perfect. So I really can't wait for you guys to get a hold of this this book. So if you guys haven't backed it, back it today, back it tomorrow, back it on Friday, back it until it's over, and help us get there.
Back until it's over, man.
And also back Dead Stop. Don't forget to back Dead Stop.
Refresh it.
Definitely.
Man.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Let's see.
You guys want to know what the tiers are?
84 backers. Let's find out. Let's see if anyone's backed it since then. 95%. You got a backer.
Almost there.
Dude, man.
So it's official. Away. It's official. You got the Julius Freeman bump.
Yes, definitely.
I've made it, guys. I've made it.
Thank you so much for relieving the aggravation and the anxiety that Oli is having up to this point, man.
Dude, congratulations. Seriously, the hard work is paying off. You're 3 days, away. Throw that Hail Mary, dude. Don't be afraid to throw that Hail Mary and get that touchdown. Get that 3-pointer at the last second. Do that. Do that whole Stefan Curry, man. Whew. Get that 3-pointer in. So you want to talk about the perks real quick before we call it a night? Because I'm gonna end it.
Sure, man. It's a really simple campaign, dude. We're just offering the books.
Double covers here.
Double covers. You're getting the die cut cover drawn by Darío Rodriguez, the artist of the Kryptonos, and the Cucaracha cover, which is drawn by Rich Ayala.
Badass.
So we have a little Sully Cucaracha in the cameo in the cover. So yeah, man. And that's it. That's like the tier to get right now because those both covers are badass.
$45, guys.
$45.
Each tier is 20. Each book by itself is 25. So you're getting a discount when you get
$5 discount, man.
$5 discount, man. That's the best thing to do. Get that. And the Dario original cover art is done. It's gone. So whoever was thinking about getting it, it's over. It's gone. So back in
you lose, guys.
Yeah, don't hesitate. Help these guys get there. They're almost there. They're only 5%. 5. That's not that much left.
5%,
help them get there.
Man.
Tell your friends about it. If you know friends who are into the EC horror comics, tell them about this project. Let them know, hey, if you like this, check this out. And you guys are going to get this book. When's the estimated time delivery of this book? Do you guys have an idea?
Hopefully before the holidays, dude. Hopefully.
Ooh, that's not even that far away.
I mean, nah.
It's all downhill from here, man.
I mean,
it's already gonna be July.
Yeah, dude, July. we gotta work it on. You gotta finish up on July. Hopefully, mid-August, dude. Send it to the printers, man.
Oof. Yes, definitely.
Because we just need to draw like what 24 pages. Like
you just need that one story, don't you?
Yeah, that one story, and then the intros for each story.
Oh, the intro. Pues órale, you're in charge of that. A trabajar.
Yeah.
You're actually gonna draw something awesome.
I'm gonna Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I need to let her. Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, we are going to China to print this the main cover, so that might take some time. But I mean, the Rich Ayala, man, that could like be done quickly, man.
Oh, there you
So-
go. There
You
go.
know,
So
man,
see,
I love Rich. I love Dario. I worked with Dario, but the opportunity for you to actually draw something in a book, that's fucking that's exciting to me right now, man. So please get this book funded so I can see some artwork from Oliver that hasn't drawn anything in fucking like years.
I'm not drawing it, by the way.
You're drawing the intros.
That Dominic's gonna draw those.
Que la madre.
ah, you're a tease.
I mean,
Omi,
you want
you're
it
a
fast,
tease.
dude. I'm a slow artist.
Ah, okay. Well, at least you're honest about it. You're not BSing.
No BS from.
Pretty much. I was
So,
about to, say something really nice, and now it's all lie. It's all been a lie.
So they're almost there, guys. Push it, keep pushing it. You're almost there. Once you guys get there, hopefully you will get funded. I believe you will. Personally believe you will. 3 days is still enough time. 5% away. Get your friends, get the people who support you to spread the word, retweet, post on Facebook, make a video on YouTube even, and talk about the project. Talk about how excited you are about this project, and let people know that this is worth your time, worth your money. Do not hesitate. Back this Death Stop Tour of Terror. Back Vigilant Fury. Black and white 80-page extravaganza of just pure action-packed, violent thriller. And you guys will not regret backing Vigilant Fury nor Death Stop Tour of Terror. Do you guys have anything final to say before we call it a night?
I mean,
really quickly before we go, the Kryptonolds Second Chance campaign is live. The sign up is live. So just Julius
nice.
was also part of that as well. So what's up?
Editor? Woo, woo.
Any future streams? Hopefully soon.
Let me put the link in the private chat so you can.
Oh
yes, definitely,
dude. You know what's funny? I told myself today, I said I'm not gonna forget to put the links in the chat. I'm not gonna forget. And pendejo.
It was a long day, sir. It's okay. But yeah, because you were involved in it as well, Julius. So you were there. You were part of the Kryptonolds campaign. However, you may want to paint it, but you were also part of it. So there you go. But that's gone live now. The sign up sheet or the sign up is live. So if you guys have missed the first chance, this is your second chance. So get on it because we're gonna start pushing it as soon as we're done with this campaign. We're gonna start pushing that second chance amongst other things. So get ready because that's the Kryptonolds are coming back for the middle of summer.
Ah, damn. See now, GJ Martinez is already making fun of me now.
DJ, what's up,
man? Fuck. So I put the links in the chat, guys. Check them out. The links are also in my description box below. So even if I didn't put the link in the chat, you still can get them and get through them in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and the notification. Subscribe to 656 Comics. They freaking have. Oh, that's what he meant. He wants an
aluminum cover.
Aluminum cover. Chingo.
Don't forget to also subscribe to 656 Comics. They provide great streams. They have great content every Sunday. Domingazos.
Shit.
Typically on Wednesdays they have their stream, but I asked them to come on my show tonight because they've been so gracious with their show that I decided to give back. That's what we're all about here in the comics, giving back, helping each other out,
96%,
building a community.
96%, by the way.
Almost, Uli. Almost.
96% already. Let me see.
Yeah.
Ándale. A ver.
Let's get to 100% so we can keep Quado at bay, man.
The Julius Freeman bump is real. The Julius Freeman bump is
you know
real.
what, guys? This has been like tough because we're not offering more tiers.
I think that's what kind of hurt you, but
yeah,
I mean, really, you don't need much, man. Like,
I mean, there are campaigns that we are working on. They're gonna have 25, 40, 50, 60, 80, blah 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 blah. But I mean, this one is
See ya, Ginge.
simple, man. It's about the book.
Exactly.
I know
Well,
we might have like malacostumbrado people for the Kryptonals because they got like a whole bunch of
Mal
books. But,
acostumbrado.
I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I know people like, oh shit, what am I gonna get if I back this? I mean,
right. Yeah.
let's
No,
get it
you
funded
know what?
first.
That's I think that's the why crowdfunding is so special is because
Yeah.
we do offer extra goodies. You don't get that in comic book shops, and not to knock comic book shops. There's a lot of great stuff you could buy at comic book shops, but when you back campaigns like this one or mine, even we always are, not just mine, not just ours, but other ones, the ones outside of ours, the ones who are pushing right now as we speak. It's a custom. You're right. People are now more accustomed to get goodies when they back a campaign.
Yeah.
And why not? That's why they're paying a little extra for it, right? You're paying a little extra for some extra goodies that no one else outside this little thing of ours is going to get. So even if your books do end up in the comic book shops down the line through a indie publisher, they're not going to get the extra goodies. You're not going to get the Polaroids. If Kryptonals ends up in the comic book shop, you're just going to get the book.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get the Man Dog book. You're not going to get the extra stuff that came with the package. Same thing with the Aerith stuff, the B-Rose book. So it's, guys, like, getting it now is the best time. And so yeah, don't hesitate to back these campaigns. Yeah, you're paying first and getting something later, but at least it's yours. It belongs to you. And these guys fulfill their campaigns. I fulfill my campaigns. Trust those who always fulfill. That's the number one key. I always say it. I don't care who you are. You need to always fulfill your campaign, and you always should support those who do fulfill their campaign and some, because those are the people who are going to be the future of comics, not just indie comics, but comics in general. So get it on it today before the ship leaves you behind. So with that said, have a good one, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to Ginge, Aerith, B-Rose, Super Spurg, Some Person, Benjamin Soto. Thank you all for being here and joining us in this conversation. These guys are awesome. They're good friends of mine. They're supporters of indie comics, so support them, and let's keep this going. And with that said, have a good night. Stay safe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Good night, everybody.